In 1977, a chance encounter between a rising football star and a young waitress set the stage for a love story destined for tragedy. O.J. Simpson, a charismatic 30-year-old athlete, met 18-year-old Nicole Brown. Despite Simpson being married, their attraction was undeniable, leading to a whirlwind romance and his eventual divorce. In 1985, they married, and for a while, it seemed like a fairy tale. Their family grew with the arrival of daughter Sydney and son Justin, but behind closed doors, a dark secret festered. Experts later described their relationship as a textbook case of domestic violence. Nicole's writings revealed a horrifying truth: public humiliations, physical abuse, even assaults witnessed by friends and family. Fear and financial dependence forced her to fabricate stories, protecting Simpson from legal consequences. Even after their divorce, the nightmare continued. Simpson allegedly stalked and harassed her, leaving Nicole living in constant fear. Tragically, her premonitions proved true as she sought refuge at a women's shelter. On June 12, 1994, the fateful night began like any other. Nicole Brown attended her daughter's dance recital with her family. Afterward, they enjoyed a meal at a restaurant where Ron Goldman, a waiter, worked. After dinner, Nicole and her family returned home, while O.J. Simpson spent the evening with a friend at his estate. Meanwhile, neighbors reported hearing Nicole's dog barking incessantly, a sign of something amiss. The horrifying truth unfolded the next morning when a dog walker discovered Nicole's lifeless body outside her condominium. Goldman's body was found nearby. Both victims were brutally stabbed to death. Evidence suggested Nicole was the initial target and was attacked on her doorstep before being murdered. Goldman, arriving on a routine errand, likely became an unintended witness, leading to his demise as well. Bloody shoe prints and a lone glove found at the scene pointed towards a calculated and violent attack. As news of the murders broke, O.J. Simpson's movements on that fateful night came under scrutiny. Originally scheduled to fly to Chicago for a business trip, Simpson's limousine driver arrived early to pick him up. However, a sense of unease arose when there was no response at the house. Then, Simpson, seemingly agitated, emerged, claiming to have overslept. During the drive to the airport, Simpson displayed unusual behavior, complaining about the cool night air and insisting on personally handling a specific knapsack, later discovered missing. Witness accounts suggested he disposed of items at the airport, potentially containing the murder weapon, clothing, and shoes. Police detective Ron Phillips, tasked with informing Simpson, reported him to be strangely unemotional, despite expressing upset. Simpson returned to Los Angeles and cooperated with detectives initially, even providing a blood sample. However, on June 14, 1994, with DNA evidence linking him to the crime scene, the tides turned. An arrest warrant was issued, and Simpson, under immense pressure, contacted lawyer Robert Shapiro. The 17th of June became a day etched in American memory. Simpson, facing arrest, took a dramatic turn. Instead of surrendering, he fled in a white Ford Bronco with his friend Al Cowlings, leading police on a bizarre, slow-speed chase through Los Angeles freeways. Millions watched in disbelief as news helicopters captured the surreal scene, with an estimated 95 million viewers tuning in. The chase ended with Simpson's surrender at his home, marking the conclusion of a dramatic prelude to a trial that would grip the world. Months of preparation culminated in the highly anticipated trial of O.J. Simpson on January 24, 1995. Judge Lance Ito presided over the televised proceedings, with millions tuning in across the country. Jury selection was meticulous, with hundreds of potential jurors undergoing extensive questioning. On June 20th, Simpson pleaded not guilty to the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. He was held without bail. The next day, a grand jury was convened but dismissed due to media influence. A probable cause hearing was held instead. And on July 7th, Judge Kathleen Kennedy Powell ruled there was enough evidence for a trial. At his arraignment on July 22nd, Simpson maintained his innocence, stating, "Absolutely, 100%, not guilty." Witness Jill Shively testified that she saw a white Ford Bronco, possibly driven by Simpson, speeding away from the crime scene. However, her testimony was not used at trial, Store receipts showed Simpson bought a knife similar to the murder weapon, but the prosecution did not present this evidence. A jailhouse guard testified that Simpson expressed remorse to former NFL player Rosie Greer, but the testimony was deemed inadmissible. The defense initially suggested drug dealers hired hitmen to kill Brown and Goldman, but the theory was dismissed by the judge. A housekeeper claimed to have seen Simpson's Bronco at his house on the night of the murders, but her credibility was challenged, leading to her removal from the witness list. The legal saga didn't end with the criminal trial. In 1996, the families of the victims, Fred Goldman and Sharon Rufo and Lou Brown, filed a wrongful death civil suit against O.J. Simpson. Judge Hiroshi Fujisaki oversaw this trial, which differed significantly from the criminal case. Crucially, Nicole Brown's diary entries were admitted as evidence, shedding light on the tumultuous relationship and Simpson's escalating rage. These entries bolstered the case against him, revealing a potential motive. The jury found Simpson liable for the murders, awarding the families a combined $33.5 million. This civil verdict, following the acquittal in the criminal trial, became a landmark moment, marking the official closure of a case that had consumed the nation for years. O.J. Simpson's death in 2024 sparked a renewed flurry of interest in the case. A key witness, John Dunton, finally emerged from the shadows, alleging Simpson's guilt and involvement of the crime. Dunton's claims, though unverified and decades after the fact, cast a long shadow over Simpson's legacy, leaving the true narrative of that fateful night forever shrouded in mystery. Thank you for watching the O.J. Simpson Murders, Celebrity, Betrayal, and Bloodshed. If you liked this video, please subscribe for more true crime stories. Stay tuned for our next investigation.